Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So, in today's episode, I would like to tie up a few loose ends before we continue with what I assume is going to lead into the final phase of the game, which is the road to Valhalla. As a matter of fact, if I look at my quest journal, I can see that apparently this quest takes me back to Norway. So clearly this is, if not the final mission, will lead towards the final mission. So I want to make sure that I finished some minor stuff before that. Even though, yes, I know I can do all of it after the main story, but you know, let's finish it now. For example, I think I can fully upgrade Ravensthorpe now. I already upgraded the cattle farm and the grain farm off camera, and the only building that still can be upgraded is the fowl farm. So let's see if I have enough materials for that. Where's the upgrading thingy? Okay, it's over here. Yep, it's exactly enough raw materials to actually upgrade this, and the amount of supplies that I collected is insane. Much more than I need. So let's build this, and I hope this is going to... Yep, I get an achievement for it, so I guess this will push my settlement all the way up to level 6 finally. Quest completed, a new home. I feel very accomplished now. Not that it really does anything as far as I can tell, but still, it's the fruits of all my hard work. And speaking of which, there's another thing I can finish, probably. I should have all the artifacts now. Also, do we want to change this? I have a bunch of new decorative items here. Let's put up the gladiator statue. I mean, this is near the museum, so it makes sense that I put up the Roman stuff here. Alright, I think I have all the artifacts that are to be found in this place. Yep, here we go. 17 more artifacts.
Here you are. More relics for your collection.
Let me see what you have. Wonderful!
And
This should
another
complete
achievement.
my collection. Vale, Eivor.
And I mean, at least this one gave me an actual reward, which is the shield. I mean, I should take this just because it looks great. I mean, I could just use this as the appearance. I don't actually have to use it. Then again, this already is mythical. I don't even have to upgrade it. So I will have to make some comparisons later, you know, once I filled in some runes and stuff. And then I may actually want to use this. But for now, let's stick to my current one, which is still the Spartan shield, but it looks different. Okay, well, this certainly was not completely in vain. And I think that's all I wanted to do here in Ravensthorpe. Oh no, wait, there's another thing. First of all, let me get rid of this marker. Okay, my codex about Ravensthorpe updated. Right, Hytham told me to speak to Reda about the codex. I never really talked to him because I'm not doing all the online stuff, so hopefully I can talk to him now, even though I'm not online. I mean, clearly this shouldn't be an online feature, right? This is just part of the normal story, so let's see. Let's talk.
Good to see you.
Reda, Hytham says you have an old piece of writing from the early Hidden Ones.
Oh, that old scrap? Yes, it's just a short letter from one hidden one to another. One of my rarest artifacts.
How did it find its way to you?
A friend gave it to me for safekeeping. Bayek was his name.
Really?
Egyptian fellow. Very kind. Haven't seen him in a long time. A very long time. Anyway, the letter is written in Demotic, so it may not mean much to you, but you're free to have a look.
Well, I will take the letter. Also, are you implying that Reda is like almost 800 years old if he actually met Bayek? Or he's a time traveler. I guess that also could be true. Anyway, let's have a look at the letter. I mean, presumably I'm not able to read it, right? Maybe Hytham can help me with that. Read the Hidden One's letter. Okay, but how would I do that? Quest marker is over here. Okay, that's the letter. Well, apparently I can read it.
My beloved, I have heard numerous tales now of a secret codex circulating among the acolytes of our bureaus, both within and without the Empire of Augustus, called the Magus Codex. It names you directly as one of the founders of the Hidden Ones. Apart from putting your life in danger, it flies in the face of what we have tried to achieve with our brotherhood. We are justice seekers who shun the light of praise for our good works, and who must live in the shadows of our triumphs. Should you see any pages of this codex, I advise you to destroy them. Keep the dream of our Hidden Ones alive. Now, I am not so naive to think this will be a simple task. Few men and women are suited to keeping such secrets for so long. And it may be that we will fail in the end, but we will have failed in the name of righteousness. Take care, my love. My Iset. My northern star. Even in my waning years, I am ever your Osiris. Let our Horus live on beyond us. I think of you often, my jewel. At sunrise and twilight. At new moon and full. When the rain falls and the breath of a moon rides across my neck. I remember you kissing me. Just there. And I will take that feeling to my tomb.
The Hidden One. Yep, there we go. A letter from Bayek. And I mean, for those who haven't figured it out yet, this is confirmation that Amunet from the Codex is indeed Aya. But I mean, that was obvious enough. But yeah, nice to hear Bayek's voice again. Apparently he wrote this in, you know, his old age. Apparently, Aya was in her 50s when the Codex was written, so clearly this must have been written after it. Alright, very interesting. And that's it. A brief history of the Hidden Ones. Very brief, but it took quite some effort to collect all these pages, so I'm glad that I did that. Okay, so that was another loose end I wanted to tie up. And yeah, obviously, there's the issue of the rake. And once I assassinate the rake, this should give me enough clues to uncover the father. Well, maybe not. Apparently I need 6 clues. And this will probably only give me 1 more clue. So I would still be missing at least 1 clue. But still, I do want to take care of this target. Let's mark her on my map. And yeah, I don't think there's anything I want to do here at the moment. So I guess I'll just head out. And I will take care of another order member. Alright, well, this is still the closest fast travel spot, so let's go here and then we'll have to seek her out on foot. Alright, supposedly She's somewhere in this burned part of the town. Don't remember being here the last time. There's also a bunch of guards around here, so I need to be careful. Okay, I see a few enemies over here. And it looks like, yep, one of them is my target. Sometimes I completely forget that I can just mark my targets. That would have helped me with that last order member that I was trying to find, because I was a bit confused about where he might be. But in this case, it's easy enough. Oh, I can maybe just crush them. That works. This is maybe the funniest way that I ever used to get rid of one of my targets. Let's confirm that kill. Just crushed under some weights.
Suspected my heresy. I kept secrets as I gathered believers. I appeared so pious my eyes bled for him, but I've never felt as much love for his god. Not like I do the old gods. The true gods. Our ancient creators.
Your life was a lie, you mean? You threw your honor into the ocean.
When I told the Archbishop my true belief, he was horrified. So I silenced him.
That silence comes for you now.
And there she goes. And oh well, suddenly we have one more who survived my attack. For now, anyway. Alright, now let's get out of here before more people find me. I will take a look at my order diagram again later. Alright, I think we should be fine here. There we go. And yeah, I still need one more clue. Continue the story to find the next clue. Okay, so now I can't continue on my own, I just have to move on with the story. Anyway, let's have a look at all my clues so far. The father gives commands to Volker, the father is Saxon, the father is highly educated, the father must answer to someone above him. The father holds a position of power. I mean, that is interesting. Like I said, I suspected that maybe the king himself is going to be the father, but if he must answer to someone above him, he can't be the king, right? So, it is someone in power, but not like the highest power. There's someone in the hierarchy above him. Alright, well, interesting. I guess I will just have to wait and see, because I can't really figure this out with the information I have. And yeah, I need one more medallion before I can return to Hytham with this. Okay, but now that this is done, there is a few other things that I would like to take care of. I left a bunch of stuff unfinished in some of the earlier regions. First of all, I want to take care of this lost Drenge, which I believe is going to be the last one. And I never really looked at these daughters of Lerion, or what is the name? Yes, Lerion. So I kind of want to have a look at that and see what exactly this is all about. I do believe that I have to take care of these daughters if I want to get to this treasure over here. So maybe just to pick this up, I want to deal with all these daughters. And we also have like some scattered side missions in this place. Not sure if I want to finish those as well. But first, maybe let's take care of the Drenge over here. So I'm going to, well, travel to this place maybe. And unless I missed some Drenge in Norway, or there is one in that other region, I'm guessing this is going to be the last one. Alright, he seems to be somewhere in this ruined castle or whatever that is.
The nets are well set. You have stocks for 100 moons. You will live a long and hearty life.
But father, You are not too ill to stay?
But I am. The Weavers have sent me many portents. I only await a proper death till the family axe of honor passes to you.
Alright, another warrior who wants a warrior's death. Thor the fishmonger. Alright, let's talk to him.
The air is filled with the smell of fish guts. Your catch appears generous. Your nets overflow with silver stock. You're lucky.
Good warrior, you carry yourself with the spirit of a Drengar. I am a Drengar too.
In fishmonger slacks. Is this your way of hiding or protecting those around you?
My life has had many chapters. Ragnar Lothbrok himself started as a farmer, you know. He often envied my choice.
You rode with the great army of Ragnar.
I did. And it was here in England that I saw a land so fertile you could spit and food would grow. Waters teeming with fish. I met a Saxon lady, Athelswig, and we have made a fine life for ourselves. The best clams in all of East Anglia. But now I must show my son the way of the Drengar. How to die with honor.
I respect your desire for an honorable death.
I want my son to watch. He should have the final word when I pass. He will not see me die on a bed, coughing like a crow.
Well, I guess if that is your wish, I will oblige. Seems a bit cruel, but okay, let's do it. I will fight you.
I accept your fight. We'll show your boy how Drengar do their bidding.
Do you hear this, son? Today you will see the color of the blood that made you. The color of courage and honor above all. Any weapon will do!
Yeah, seems a little bit morbid, but I guess for Eivor this is completely understandable. Also, since I ignored this Drengar for so long, I suspect that he will be very under my current level. Alright. Are you ready to go? Okay, here we go. Oh well, but even though he is probably below my level, he actually does quite a bit of damage here. Look at that. Shouldn't underestimate him. Also, he has like these ranged weapons that I don't really like because they're very hard to block. Okay, that was a good block.
Watch me, son. A true Drengar can win a battle with a twig or a stone.
Alright, let's do this. Yeah, I don't like this weapon at all. Always has problems properly blocking it. Oh, well, let's just evade instead of blocking, maybe. Alright, there we go. Good fight. Good fight.
I have reached the glory gate. Think of me, my boy. My dear love. Now, you know.
Father, I understand. I see the glory you spoke of. Go now to Valhalla and join Ragnar in the war eternal.
Your father is a fine warrior. A Drengar to the end.
One day, I will honor him and make of myself a Drengar.
Okay, and now he just falls over and dies. Well, still gotta confirm it, I suppose. Alright, there we go. That's another Drengar defeated. I'm not sure if there's going to be any special reward for killing all the Drengars, but there you go. Right, let's continue and let's check out one of these so-called daughters. I suspect that they might be another fight, but I just want to make sure. Alright, this seems to be the place.
Sense a twisted satyr on the air.
Yep, very mysterious. Also, a large open area. This looks like an arena to me. Yep, this must be a place for fighting. Look at all these arrows and healing mushrooms. Okay, but what exactly am I supposed to do here? Let's look around a bit. I'm not seeing anything. Oh, well.
Just fate has befallen this one.
How do you know? Maybe this was completely justified.
A poor victim of someone's fury.
Oh dear, something is happening.
Like all of those wretched others. Speak!
Not for yours, unless you tempt me.
Liar, liar, liar! You will join them, all the unkind dead. Now I open the scars of my heart.
Satyr using troll.
Breathe deeply. Watch as I become smoke. And listen as I break your bones.
Okay, yep, this is going to be a battle. And potentially a supernatural one. Yep, clearly. Anyway, let's see if we can block these attacks. Well, not this one, clearly. Yeah, she can, like, multiply herself into smoke and flame, so this is definitely going to be a different battle than what we're used to.
Bring out the blood! Bring out the dead! Feast on one more!
Well, the good thing is that we do have quite a bit of healing items around here, because I totally may need them. Right. Evading still seems to be like the best course of action here. But it's kind of confusing to see what is her and what is just like her shadow. Right. A good evasion. Now let's get in a few hits while we can. Oh, what is she doing now? Let's get away from that.
Now my blood screams!
Oh dear. Now she's angry, apparently.
Scream, I shall quiet.
A greater darkness fuels my rage. Spirit of my father's rage, fill me!
Okay, what are you going to do now? Have you changed your strategy? Oh, well. I mean, that's still more or less what you did before.
How can this be? I feel great.
Right. Whenever I get into slow mode, I should try to use one of my skills, because then I have a better chance of actually hitting her. What is going on here? This is just a chaos of fire and smoke. Well, but I still can carry her if I'm timing it correctly. Oh dear. I could use some of these health mushrooms. Alright. Now, let's continue. Alright. We're almost done here. Come on. Just a few more hits. Yeah, I don't like the fire. The fire is really hurting me quite a bit. Alright, now we should be able to finish her. There we go. Ooh.
Enough of this crackling and welching. Let rest your demons.
You know, this was actually not an easy fight. I probably would have lost this if I had tried to take her on, you know, when I actually was in this place and explored this area. But okay, that is one daughter defeated. There's 2 more of them. So I'm guessing they will also be battles like these. But we have some time left in this episode, so why not take on both of them, maybe. But I should maybe make sure that I have full adrenaline before I go and take on the other 2. So I will try to fight some random animals or whatever on my way there to make sure that I'm well prepared for that fight. Alright, we have another ominous place over here. Maybe I should skip until morning so I can see a little bit better. Don't want to do this fight during the darkness because it's already kinda gloomy around here anyway. Okay, now let's investigate this. I was able to fill up my adrenaline a little bit, so hopefully I'm well prepared for this fight. Oh well, that's not what I want to do. And we have some, well, poisonous gases around here, so maybe this daughter will make use of that. Okay, let's see what we can find around here. Okay, there's something over here. Okay, another victim of their rage.
Soul.
Okay, show yourself, daughter.
Come you hither to pay your
Cordelia.
respects to the great and brave King Lerion.
I do not know such a man.
He was betrayed and murdered by those who denied his friendship, just as you deny him now.
Hold there. I'm not your enemy.
Darkness must
I think she
reign,
doesn't care.
and you must fade within it.
Alright, here we go.
Not be taken by a demon goddess.
You will join my
So much for skipping until morning. She just made it dark again. Alright. Let's see, what can you do?
How can there be so many of you?
Well, they clearly have some kind of magical power. So, evading is probably still my best option here. And then use a special skill during slowdown. Again.
No, I am out in the rage. I live there.
Also, we have some more adrenaline replenishing mushrooms over here, so I will make use of that. There we go. Wait, now I'm out of adrenaline for now anyway. Oh, let me get out of this.
Now you face the end. You demon-plowing dog. I was to be Lady of Mercia.
Well, I guess that didn't work out. Well, that's not the wind, that's more like lightning. But it's dangerous one way or the other. So, gotta be careful. Alright, let me get away from that for a second. Sometimes she can even block me. Alright. But I think I'm doing well. Need a few more hits. And a few more special attacks. Where are you? Oh, suddenly you're all the way over here. Now she's going all crazy with the lightning. What the hell? Oh, I actually managed to block her for once. Anyway, let's finish this off. But yep, evading is still best strategy. And there we go. Another daughter dead. Well, I won't carry you away from here. I got your loot. I'm also not entirely sure if I understand the backstory. I know I read like some notes back in that one ancient temple that told us about what exactly happened here, but it's been so long ago. I don't fully remember everything that was said there. But yeah, I guess we have enough time to take care of the final daughter as well. Again, I will try to replenish my adrenaline on the way there, because clearly I'm going to need it. Alright, looks like another ominous place. That's where we will find the final daughter, presumably. Yep. Look at this. Ooh, look at these symbols on the ground. Huh. Anyway, I guess I have to look around for another tortured corpse. Also, let me pick up some of these arrows. Okay, I think
desecrated.
This is
with
it.
A rage I've rarely seen.
Right.
One more mangled corpse.
Oh dear.
The guilty have come for spoils.
Goneril.
Was our dignity not enough? You return again to mock our family? To make light of my father's sacrifice?
Matt's here. You have no fight with me.
Yeah, they don't care.
Which of the traitor kings sent you? Was it Edmund? Burgred? Allah?
I follow the orders of no king, nor will I bow to you.
Is this one going to use poison? I mean, look at all this green mist.
You dare intrude? You will be skinned like the others! I will tear you apart!
She also can teleport, it seems. Yep, she can totally teleport. I don't like that at all. Alright, but evading and using my skill is probably going to work again. Yep, it does work. Alright, let's wait for her to attack. So I can evade. And then use my skill. Yep, because if I use my skill when there's not a slowdown, then she might still teleport away. We obviously don't want that. Well.
What satyr makes you multiply?
I am one, and many.
Alright. That doesn't explain anything.
A lucky strike.
No, this is not a lucky strike. This is a working strategy that I've already used on your sisters. Okay, but now I need to regain some adrenaline first before I can do this again. Alright. Also, using teleport is cheating, if you ask me. Hey, look at that, she's just evading my attacks this way.
Infect me.
Oh, yep, let's get away from that.
You have done well, warrior, lasting this long. But now I hold nothing back. If I must take your eyes, I will!
Speaking of eyes, you don't seem to have any, or at least they're hidden. So how do you see anything at all? Oh no, now she's using some area of effect damage here. Well, gotta get away from that. Right, now we can get in some hits. Of course, there's a certain limit to how much I can evade, because then my stamina runs out. Uh-oh. Well, this isn't good. Then again, it didn't do as much damage as I would have expected. Honestly, of all the daughters, this is probably The most annoying one so far. And the most difficult one. She's teleporting a lot more than all her sisters. And she's somehow harder to evade. Alright, let's get away from her for a moment. Alright, there we go. Finally a proper evasion again. She also seems faster than the others. Maybe I'm just imagining this. Anyway, let's see if we can get in a hit here. Don't think that actually hit her. But I'm making some progress with her health, so... Oh, nope. Oh dear. I actually have to use my rations here. Oh, what the hell is going on? She kinda pushed me out of the arena almost. That was odd. Alright, let's maybe get into the center a little bit again. Alright, let's get out of this area. And there she is again. Come on, we're almost done with her. Let's not jinx it now. Just a few more attacks and we're done. Ooh. That was actually kind of difficult. But we did it. We did it. Okay, there we go. And that should be the final daughter, which means I should check back that ancient ruin now and see if I can get to that treasure over here, because that treasure has been bugging me for quite some time since I can't just get there. Let me see if I can pick up some of these healing mushrooms around here though, because I had to use some of my rations for this fight, so I need to stock up. But yeah, I will bring you back once I have restocked, and then we will check out that temple. Alright, I'm inside that ancient ruin again, and maybe I'm just going to read these notes again, because like I said, I read them when I was here the first time off camera, but it's been a long time ago, so I don't really understand all the, backgrounds of this story anymore. Faded letter, Elderman Lerion, glory awaits. The alliance we have forged is sealed by our mutual affections for the ancients and the power they bequeath. Have no doubts the Mercian throne will be yours. Soon your great line of woofingers will be restored to a power they have not seen in generations. Give thanks to the ancient ones for what is to come. Summon all those spirits that give us strength. Ready your furt and await my signal. And do give my fond wishes to your beloved daughter Cordelia. Ayala, Rex of Northumbria. So, not only were they involved in some dark magic, apparently also with the Order, probably? I mean, they were talking about the ancient ones. That is always suspicious. Anyway, let's keep going. Another letter. Elderman Lerion, rumors abound of your wish to take action against King Burgred in Mercia. Answer now and put a swift end to these whisperings or suffer the wrath of King Edmund. You have until the next new moon to visit Northwich and renew your vows of fealty to the king. Else he will strip you of your title and take your villa for spoils. Do not defy him. Bishop Romulf, advisor to His Majesty King Edmund. Alright. So, he clearly had some ambitions here. Let's keep going. Well, where to next? We have another letter here. Let's have a look at this one. Thane Leofin. Since the execution of Alderman Lerion for treason and subsequent disappearance of his 3 daughters, there has been no activity at the late Alderman's estate. Only rats and roaches remain. My men and I have conducted a partial search of the premises. We found a great many disturbing signs that indicated our late Alderman Lerion was not a man of Christ, but was in fact deeply besotted by the false god of his deluded forebears. Forebears? I think it's supposed to be forebearers. If I could enter the family crypt, I might learn more about Lerion's blasphemies and motivations, but the way is blocked by a hideous statue and the location is suffused with a cursed miasma. I dare not enter without a priest. I pray you have more success than I have had myself, Thane Azelstan. Okay, apparently he ended up being executed after all for his ambitions. Okay, this might be a dead end. Let's check out the other tunnel. Yep, this is a statue that I've seen earlier. And hopefully I will be able to do something with that now. Thane Leofin, as a reward for bringing the treasonous acts of Lerion into the light, King Edmund wishes to award you a 3rd portion of the former Alderman's estate. Arrangements for Lerion's daughters must first be made. They will make poor wives for the Thanes of East Anglia, but unions with Mercia and Wessex may prove fruitful. King Edmund continues to worry over the Danes and their leeching demands. Let us leave aside all other conflicts and face this challenge head-on together. Thane Azelstan. Okay, after King Lerion fell from grace, his daughters were probably married off to someone else. Observations upon entering the late Alderman's Lerion estate. Little of value remains in the villa and upper grounds. His 3 daughters appear to have burned, stolen or destroyed everything of minor value. The family crypt below the villa contains more promise, though the space is marred by the horrifying iconography of sickened minds. At the center of the crypt is a statue roughly rendered in the shape of the late Lerion. 3 slits or impressions in its back seem to want for a key of some kind. Surely his absent daughters know the truth, but they have not been seen since a week following their father's execution for treason. I will remain here for a time and see what other mysteries and perhaps answers I can discern. Thane Leofin. Alright, I guess this is basically the story. The father was executed for treason and the daughters turned to dark magic, I guess. Alderman Lerion, my loyalty is absolute, old friend. You shall have the man you ask for and more, but only if you can make clear assurances that the promised aid from Ayala of Northumbria will come. If he begs your claim to Mercia, then I shall as well. But I must have proof, I must have your oath. Swear upon a holy rood and deny the rumors that you dabble in blood magic, and you shall hear the march of feet and the drum of hoofs 1 week from Christ's Mass. God willing, Mercia and East Anglia will be joined as one, and the Woofingers will rule once more. Thane Leofin. Well, I guess he wasn't willing to make that oath. Wouldn't have been truthful anyway. But okay, now let's see if I can do something with that statue.
The dagger
There we
I
go.
want from the woman in the swamp. It must go here.
Mm-hmm. And I have 2 more.
I have a dagger from the bog lady.
The
It may
bog
go
lady.
here.
They were all kind of bog ladies, to be fair. And 1 more.
The blade I took from the Lady of the Crag. It may fit.
These are all just different words for swamp. Alright. Open sesame. Oh well, it's not a door, it's just the statue collapsing. Great. But I mean, it still opens a passage. And this passage will hopefully lead to that final treasure. I mean, it's clearly leading somewhere. just hope there's not going to be another battle. I feel this area is not large enough for a battle. But you never know.
Fortune, guarded well by his wayward daughters.
Alright, let's take all the treasures over here first. And now let's have a look at our main prize. Godly reward, Thor's helmet. Nice. I mean, this might make for a nice outfit if I want to change my current look. Also, I think I could interact with that throne, or was it just... Yep, there's something over here. A blood-rotten bile of course down the throat of treasonous Leofin. Thunder and lightning of Thunor upon the petty head of pious Edmund. A scourge of Dane spears at the bloated guts of Garling Ayala. Black curses on you all for defying so great a man. Lerion Father, Lerion King, Lerion Divine. We will devour all those who defied him. RGC, which is the first letters of the three daughters. Alright. Looks like we solved this mystery, and I guess we did got a reward for this. But yeah, the episode is probably long enough. I mean, I will have to edit out some stuff when I was just traveling, but still, it should be long enough. So I'm going to make a cut here. There's actually one more thing that I may want to do before I continue, and that is something that I haven't done, well, basically since I started the game, and that is leave the Animus. Which is weird, because in previous games you were normally forced to leave the Animus at certain times during the main story, but not in this case. There was no single time where I suddenly woke up as Layla again, so maybe I should do this on my own and at least talk to the other guys. There might be some stuff to read on the computer, but I will do that off camera. But you know, at least talking to Rebecca and Sean might be a nice thing to do. But for now, let's leave it at that and call it a day. As always, thank you for watching, and see you again next time.